Shalom, it's Selfie, Carats. So I just wanted to do a few spiritual messages because they were on my mind. I'm gonna let it be led by some sex. I got some dictionary that I bought because dictionary love. Nah, it's this dude in high school, and this is how I know. This is the spiritual message. All right, we got 8 of Wands and 10 of Chalices. So communication and motivation. The 10 of Chalices is the motivation. The 8 of Spades is the communication, okay? We're going to talk about what we can communicate. I have control over the thoughts that I think, okay? So that's your mantra. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm trying to give y'all a little time, okay? All right, so since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more than just powerful law of attraction, responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration, okay? Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and will be replaced with the exuberance for life and the zest to create that you were born with, okay? Let everything in the universe be an example to you of the way the laws of the universe work. Okay, let everything be an example to you the way the laws of the universe work, okay? So my financial success does not require hard work. It really don't, but that's none of your business and that's none of my business. But you should also think about your business, okay? You see what they're trying to do out here and do. You see what they're trying to do out here and do, okay? If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you do the work hard, okay? Financial success or any other kind of success does not require hard work. It does require alignment of thought, okay? We're going to talk about that word, alignment of thought. Another word I wanted to talk about was financial submission. Submissive, sorry. Well, I'm going to put submission. And then we say submissive. Yeah, I know. All right. When you learn to direct your own thoughts, you will discover the true leverage of energy alignment, okay? So energy alignment. Yeah. Pushing it right there. All right. You pushing it? Push it though. All right. So I'm going to just flip through the page and we're going to talk. All right. Yeah, this is the book I got. It was $2, okay? Not nothing, not too much. All right. So we got margin. It's the edge, space, amount, or measure, degree, okay? And then we got marina, a place of mooring pleasure boats, okay? And then we got manifest, clear to the senses or to the mind, okay? Make evident. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Margin, marina, manifest. Manipulate, treat or operate manually or mechanically. Influence, especially by cunning, okay? Cunning, you guys know, write that word down, cunning. My sister dated a guy last name that was kind of like that. All right, and then we say manner, usual way of acting, artistic method, a social conduct. So in the way you do something, okay? So we got to think about the words manner and cunning. And then we got manual, involving hands or physical force, okay? So it's also a handbook. This is a manual, okay? And then we got mantle, which is a sleeveless cloak, okay? Or something that covers, enfolds, or envelopes, okay? Think about that. And then we got manure, which is animal excrement used as fertilizer, okay? So you guys also need to be thinking about, because it's Taurus. All right, so manure. Well, I ain't gonna write that word down. I mean, there's nothing like that. All right, so manure. So you gotta be owning animals that has good fertilizer, okay? That means you gotta feed your animals things so the cycle of life can go that way, okay? So we got that. I'm gonna move out of the M's. That was the M's. The first word was mandate. Ooh, this page was interesting too. All right, so authoritative command, mandate. All right, so I'm giving y'all clear instructions, and y'all better have one of these in y'all houses, or y'all some foolers. All right, we got rational, so we in the R's. That's the top word. Explanation of principles of belief or practice, underlying reason. Okay, so rationale. All right, so think about something like that. The underlying reason. So what would be the underlying reason of communication that you would be given? Okay, because underneath it is the 3 of Swords. Okay, so I read Jay's tweet, and she said she don't feel like that tarot is something that, it's a skill, don't get me wrong, it's an intuitive art, but I want y'all to know that there's other ways to be intuitive art, and I don't think everybody should actually be doing tarot. So I stand by her message. I stand by her her form of opinion. But I also do feel like there is some who are hiding behind not doing tarot, okay? There are some people who are hiding behind not doing it because there's a way that you articulate it that needs to be heard, okay? So you got to understand that passing the torch means passing the torch, okay? And we'll go back to that. I'm not even going to stress myself over conversations like that, okay? So we got reason, explanation, or justification, okay? So motive for action or belief, power, or possessive thinking. So one verb, which is use the faculty of reason, okay? So try to persuade another. So that would be what I'm doing for you all. But also in that mindset, I don't want people who do tarot to do it maliciously, okay? Or because that was a word that Eriche, her name is Eriche Love Tarot, okay? So then that's people who watch tarot who don't understand how to actually discern tarot. So they be doing tarot and actually they be listening to tarot looking for a way to malice another person, okay? So that, again, may be something that, again, we specialize in. So I understand that there's a lot of people who do lives. And I do lives when my numbers go up. That way y'all can do the caption, okay? Period. Because there's going to be a time where I exhaust myself out of this energy. That's exactly why I have the minute pool page, okay? For those who need just a forecast of their situation or forecast of, okay? But don't take every forecast day by day. And I definitely don't put them in a day specific because there's times where I know people are going to watch my things at a later time or come back to it. And I also recommend saving things for yourself, okay? And then we say reach. So that is to stretch out, touch, or try to touch, or grasp. Okay. So extend to or arrive at, communicate with. So you have to be willing to communicate with yourself first. Okay. So if you don't think that I can use my own videos, then you are full of your own gift. Okay. If you can't use your own, like, I couldn't imagine somebody that does tarot for a very long time or very intuitive who does this, they cannot watch their own videos and find their own messages, okay? So you need to be able to arrive at your own conclusions and arrive at your own, okay? A lot of people watch my videos and be like, oh, that's shady to me. Yeah, of course, because it's entertainment, okay? There's a form of entertainment to it. But there's also a form of very informative, like, predictions that happen, okay? And I'm not going to lose my life over no prediction that happens to you. But I'm also going to be sure that I'm, in a space where I'm confidently and boldly giving out predictions that I feel will, generalize the public and elevate their resource, their wellness, which is my motto: emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical. Okay, emotional, spiritual. How I put it. Don't try to play me. And I mean, that's just the energy that I'm getting right now that we're here. I know. Yeah. Rebound, since we on the R's. Okay, spring back or striking something. Recover from a reverse. Action of rebound or reaction to reverse, okay? So rebuke, criticize sharply. So that is also, these two words right here is just one of those. If you switch out a person, and I'm just thinking about my tweets as well because I can use myself as an example because it's Selfie Carats, first of all, okay? These are Jews, baby. These are carrots, baby. These are not gems. You hear me? Okay? Receipt, act of receiving, something as received as payment, okay? In plural, writing, acknowledging something that is received. Okay, so receive, okay? And then we also say receive, to take in. So when you say, well, I received that, you have to, affirm that. If you watch my videos, leave that comment. And maybe you don't have to leave all those comments, but, send that extension out. That is a form of payment. Do you understand? Because there's going to be a point where you have to literally search within yourself at some point when I starve you. And I'm not calling it starving, but there's a form of starvation from spiritual, okay? So imagine me watching somebody and so think about Astro Queen's her break. Her break is a form of starvation from people who do not appreciate her or are not reciprocating the payment of. Do you understand? So we have to think about that. And we have to think about recent, having lately come into existence, one at a present time, or just time just passed, okay? So time just passed. So think about that term. Time just passed. How does that make you feel? Meaning, like, if something was past and it was moved forward. Something was past and then moved forward. So think about the death, okay? So something was past in your communication, but it also moved you forward because it could have killed you, right? But now you're back here to watch me, right? Okay. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not getting aggressive with y'all when I talk like that, but I don't care how you take it, but I'm just saying, do you understand? So we got the 5 of Swords. I don't care how you take it, but you received it, right? You felt the energy because you are here with that same energy because this is present and this is present, not past. Do you understand? Okay. So then we got receptionist, person employed to greet callers. Okay. So, when I call out, I have my incense burning, okay? Because that is me calling out to my ancestors, and I have my florals here, meaning those are calling to my own tokens, okay? That is a calling to my own people. That is a calling to my own spirit. And then we also have to figure out a space to negotiate those callings, okay? Negotiate that energy. All right, receptive. You have to be receptive to even be here. You have to be on a higher frequency to even be here on my channel. And I'm not even playing. I don't have a lot of followers because there's a lot of people that's not on my frequency. And if you don't share the videos because you don't want someone else on your same frequency, or you don't want to follow that information, okay? There's people that watch me that don't know me in real life, but want to know me in real life, okay? And then there's people that has, again, what was the word? A cunningly reason to be here, but can't admit that I help you, okay? You can't admit I help you, can you? You can't admit that I help you in any form or fashion, okay? Yeah, let's talk, let's discuss, because there is going to be a time when we need to discuss this. Do you understand? Because again, there's going to be a moment when somebody say, I want to teach just like Nicole. I want to be a professor just like Nicole. You know what I mean? And that's me saying my own name, okay? Did I even say shalom, hello, Selfie, Carats? Nah, you know what I'm saying? But you knew that. You guys knew the past of you guys know the past of my inventory. You know the past of my inventory, and because you know the future of my inventory, you now will be in a safe space where you watch me differently because you felt like I owed you something or owed you a form of information, when this is a chapter of my communication, not the narrative of my communication. Okay, so we're gonna move over to the other side because we always need to do left and the right. Okay, left brain, right brain. Okay, don't become one of those people that I have to become one of those people too, and I'm being very, very serious. Share who I am. Share who I am to you. All right, so recur, return in thought or talk, occur again. Okay, so don't make this information occur again, especially if I'm here giving you these jewels, aka carats. And then we have written, to make red or reddish. So the color is red because we were thinking about the root chakra. That's what I slept on. That's my meditation. Okay, so we say root chakra. You can buy yourself a deck and never present it to the world, and that's fine. But then, again, you have closed off information that you're not sharing, okay? And if you want to share to your family and friends, then do such. But don't share to, you know what I'm saying? We got the 10 of chalices, and then we got the 8 of chalices in reverse, okay? Or not. Or not. That's that or not. You can share it to the world or share it to yourself. Let them see your happiness more than they see your sadness, okay? Because that A is still going to return. People see sadness when they let them speculate their own sadness, okay? 12-12. Let them speculate their own sadness, because only people can identify their own, okay? Only people can identify their own. Redundant. Using more words than necessary. Y'all mean? All right. And then we have reek, a strong or disagreeable fume or odor. Give off a reek. You ever smell somebody that stank? That's also a healing mechanism, by the way. To put up an odor is to put up a shield. You reek. Eureka. It makes me think about that. All right. Refer. All right, we're back on this R. Direct or send to someone or place. Submit for consideration or action. Have connection, mention or allude to something, even if it seems like the position is better than the position you ever had. If you're in a position to give somebody a better position, then you do that position. Yeah, I know the hair different though. This ain't nothing but what we call this? Manifest. This is manifest. This is heavy. Tresses are heavy. Okay, so don't think for 1 second that you ain't gonna have to reflex. All right, automatic response to a stimulus, bent back, relating to reflex, okay? Reflexive, relating to the action directed back upon the doer or the grammatical subject. Reform, make or become better, especially by correcting bad habits, okay? Refraction, the bending of a ray as of light when it passes from one medium into another, okay? Refraction, start seeing refractions. Start noticing when something, you guys are smart, start noticing when something refract back, okay? So when you start seeing a light bend, when you start seeing a ray, go back and watch my Love and Money video. You saw it all day. I could do that on a regular. Do you understand? I mean, it really is just that. All right, refuge, protection from danger, place that provides protection, period. A person who flees for safety. Refund, give or put back money. All right. Refuse, decline to accept, do, or give. So you already know. You basically, when you don't give, you have no self-approval. You don't approve of self. You don't approve of your future self when you don't give. And that's just me being 100. When you don't give, you refuse to give to your future self. Because remember, we're not on the same timeline. If we was, we were reborn at the same time. All right, regal, becoming a king marked by much dignity. I'll accept being a good guy. I accept being a good girl. What song is that? 8 out of 10. You heard me, Dan. I wrote that down. Rejoice. Feel joy. Rejoin. Join again. Say in answer. Rejuvenate. Make young again. Give me my youth back. Oh. Relapse. Reoccurrence of illness after a period of improvement. Suffer a relapse because I'm helping you. But if you can't do the work on your own individually without me, then what are you doing? What is your self-worth without me? Relationship, the state of being related, interrelated. People only get blessings when they attach to you. Remember that. People only get blessings when they attach to you. Relative, a person connected to another by blood or marriage, considered in common comparison with something else. Relax, make or become less tense or rigid, make less severe, seek rest or recreation. Quit playing with me. Relaxation, lessening of tension, recreation. Let's see how, I'm just saying. There's people who wish you ill, ill, I-L-L, on you. But really don't even want to realize they get their health from you. They get their wealth from you. They get their mental from you. They get their spiritual from you. They get that emotional from you. Okay? Remembrance. Active remembrance, something that serves to bring to mind. I remember by the game. Blood and booty. Blood and beauty.